What employers have decided to do is to give us this certificate, which we'll take to our members, and our members will decide on the road to take in terms of achieving their demands for increase.
So are you rejecting the offer that's been put on the table?
We have rejected, not us, our members have rejected this pathetic offer that these employers have put on the table, which still promote the old apartheid way of paying the black workers in this country, which is unacceptable. And we believe that we still have a lot to do as workers of this country to fight for a good cause in order to improve our wages and our living conditions. And the only hope and the home for South African workers to do so is neither than Amcu. Only Amcu can sustain, can take that struggle forward. And we believe that our members, with the spirit in which they are currently, they will continue with this fight.
Sorry, so let me just understand this correctly then. You're rejecting all of the offers from all of the mines?
All of them. There is no better offer that are before us as we speak. They have withdrawn the 1,000 offer, which we believe could have settled this dispute. They don't want to go there, whereas they have put it before. Now they don't want to talk about it. So what else can we do? I think these employers are still living in the old way, old apartheid era. This is new South Africa. They need to live with what is currently happening. I mean, our workers are earning pathetic salaries that they cannot even sustain their families. Yet they tell us that what they put on the table is reasonable and is affordable. So we refuse to accept such thing.
So are we close to a strike now?
Our members will decide if they want to go on strike. It's up to them to vote for a strike. If they don't want to do so, it's also up to them. But we're going to take everything to our members, and then our members will give us a way forward.
So there's no chance of you sitting down with Chamber again? You're done now? Is this now the end of this conversation?
If negotiations have not concluded, if there is no agreement, we believe that there's still room for improvement. But as of today, we have reached this stage because the certificate has been issued by CCMA to say the matter remains unresolved. But we're still available, we are still willing to engage further with these employers in order to try and avoid any situation of going on strike.
Just a quick question. The strike certificate that you've got, if you can just explain, does it give you a right or protection to strike in all the companies that are represented here that you were negotiating with and in all their operations?
As you are aware that when we declare a dispute, we declared a dispute with each and every individual employer. So we've got 3 strike certificates for Harmony, for Anglo Ashanti, and for Sibanye Gold. So all 3 certificates allows us and our members, if they want to go on strike, to exercise that right in terms of the constitution of this country.
Sorry. When do you expect the consultation with your members to be completed? And is there not the possibility that today most of them won't be able to go on strike if the agreement is extended to them?
What extension are you talking about?
Amcu is not the majority union, NUM is in most of the East Gold companies. So if the 3 other unions agree, this will automatically extend the agreement to Amcu members.
You know, I don't know about this issue of extending the agreement or the issue of majoritism or non-majoritism. I think our members have got the right, which are within the constitution of this country, to go on strike if they feel so, because we have our own dispute as Amcu on behalf of the members which we have declared with these employers, and we cannot be dictated by other parties. By the way, we know very well that all these 3 other parties, they have been in this relationship with this Chamber of Mines for a very long time. And these 3 unions, they do not take mandates from the members. They just decide with the offices that it's good for the workers to accept it. So we are the mandate-driven union, where if members say no, we respect their word. If members say yes, we respect their word. So we're not going to comment on the unions that they've been enjoying, and they've been in this relationship with this chamber for a very long time. It was the first time that we negotiated with chamber neutrally, and they didn't want to do so. So when our members decide to go on strike, based on the certificate that we have, they will go on strike, irrespective.
When do you expect the consultation to be finished?
what consultation with our members. We have not decided when are we going to hold the central mass meeting. We will inform you on the date of the central mass meeting where a mandate will be taken from our members.
So what about Pan-African resources? You didn't mention that. You said you've got 3 certificates. You didn't mention the 4th company.
Look, those are the things that sometimes you media, you have to note, because when we came in these negotiations, we thought that there will be 5 companies. But when we arrive here, we only find that there are only 3 companies that are part of these negotiations, because these other 2, they decided to negotiate outside of the chamber, which it was new. And it surprises us that why all of a sudden they decided to move out of chamber. As you will remember that the other company, which was Goldfields, they also had an agreement with NUM outside of chamber. So which proves our point that chamber is not a bargaining council. So our negotiations there are voluntarily. They even confirm themselves that negotiating in this forum is voluntarily, is for convenience sake. It's not binding to any parties. So I believe they use that right, those companies.
Jimmy, if you do decide, if your members do decide to strike, do you believe that Amcu has the capacity to shut down the whole gold industry?
I can tell you that we are ready for everything. I can tell you that Amcu is the strongest union in the most operations of these 3 employers. We are controlling the production, the main production areas of these employers. When our members decide to go on strike, I can tell you that there will be no production coming out, even if these other unions do not do so.